Hello, we welcome you once again to our programs. Today we are going to talk about how to make simple sentences in English. So here we will use simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. After this lesson, we'll be able to make simple sentences in these three tenses in English. We are going to start with simple present tense. We know already the meaning of present. Present means now. So, and these are the verbs that we are going to use as the examples. We are going to make sentences using the following verbs: the verb to cook, the verb to share, the verb to prepare, to study, to begin, to know, to say, to go. So, the formula or the structure to form a simple sentence, it is subject plus verb plus object. The subjects are I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. These are the subject. And the verbs, we know them already because we have them here. The objects also, you can just put any object of your choice. So now you can say, for example, I cook meat, you cook cassava, and so on. But when you reach at the third person of singular, you say, he cooks a silverfish or he cooks a cassava. You see the difference here? On the third person of singular, we have added s. And this is applied to all verbs when it is in simple, when the sentence is in the present tense. She cooks, she prepares, she studies. We add an s because it is third person of singular. You look at these examples using these same verbs. You can say, I share, you share, we share, you share, they share. There is nothing which is changing. But when you come here to third person of singular, you say, he shares, he prepares, he studies, and so on. She shares, she says, she goes, you see, and so on. Actually, we are adding an s at the end of the verb. But when the verb ends with y preceded by a consonant, like study, study ends with y, and it is preceded by a consonant d, study. So what we do here, you don't add an s on study. You just say, you change y into I, and then you add es, and so here you can see now we have studies. Also, when you have the verb end with go, with o, you don't put s directly, you add e and then you put s and then we say goes. Like verb to do, you say does, she does. So now here we come to simple past tense. We are going to use the same kind of verbs. The structure is still the same, subject plus verb, but verb in past plus object. So now the question you should ask yourself is, before you make any sentence in past, what type of verb is this? Is it irregular or irregular verbs? If you get the right answer here, then you will know what to do. As you know, for regular verbs, there is the rule that we follow. We just add ed at the end of the verb. But for irregular verbs, we don't have any specific rule to follow. So you are called to memorize the past tenses of irregular verbs. We are going to try to look at the list of the verbs above that we are having, and we distinguish the regular from irregular verbs. The regular verbs that we have in our list, we have to cook. Past tense of cook is cooked. You see, we add only ed. To share is regular. To prepare is irregular. To study is regular. So the past tense of this to study is studied. So the irregular verbs that we have in this list, we have to begin, past tense of to begin is began. To know, past tense is knew. To say, past tense is said. To go, past tense is went. So now we use the same formula. Subject, I cooked. You shared. You see, the verb is already in past. Because the past tense of cook is cooked. It is a regular verb. You add only ed add on the past tense. I cooked. You shared. He prepared. We studied. It's very simple. But for irregular verbs, also the same. I began. Don't say I begin. No. The past tense of to begin, because it's irregular, it is began. You say just I began, you began, and so on. I knew, you knew, he knew. We said, we went, we knew. So it is very simple. Subject plus the past tense of the verb, and we have our correct sentence. So we have these examples. I cooked, it is past tense, jollof rice yesterday. She shared an interesting story with me. We prepared ourselves for the exam. He studied from Makerere University in 2015. He began the university when he was just 16 years old. John and Hope knew the answer. He said that he was afraid. I went to Canada last year. So you have to pay attention here. Do not put an S at the end of the verb on the third person of singular when the sentence is in past tense. So you should not say he went, you add an S, no, but you say he went. Don't say he knew, but we say he knew. Don't say that the teacher told us that at the end of the verb when it is in on the third person of singular we'll add S. No. In the past tense, we don't follow that rule. That rule is only applied in simple present tense. For example, he knows, verb to know, he knows. But the past tense, we don't apply that rule of adding an S. He knew, we don't say he knew, we say he knew. Simple future tense. Now, this tense is the easiest tense in English. You will just use the subject plus will or shall plus verb plus the object. You have your verb there, you say directly, I will cook, you will cook, he will cook, I will share, you will share, we will say the truth, and so on. We will go to school. You see, it is very simple. Just use the subject, I or you or he, plus will or shall, he shall, plus the verb, if it is verb to study, the verb to know, he will know. So, and then the object. And so you see, now we have made our sentences in future. I will go tomorrow. He will talk the truth. He will greet me. You see, very easy. So we have an exercise here. Please make sentences in present, past, and future using the below verbs. We'll use the verb to go, to steal, to know, to fight, to eat, to finish, to start, to greet. You please put your answers here in present tense, in past tense, and in future tense. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe for more videos like this.